less of a receiving threat. Young dances, fires, end zone, caught! Touchdown, Alabama. Jermaine Burton. Second and goal. Quick hitter to the slant and to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrion Holden for 9 yards out for Alabama. Touchdown, Bryce Young finds Jermaine Burton for the second time tonight. Pressure from the edges. He's got man this side. That's complete. A spin, first down, touchdown, Terrion Holden. "14 yards to Terrion Holden. And Bryce Young has thrown for 4 touchdowns here in this first half. That'll show you at halfth,time. Kind of like a xylophone. Yeah. Young flicks it out, and Jace McClellan takes it in. 5th touchdown pass of the first half for Bryce Young. Young. Touchdown. Looking for the screen, and he fits it to McClellan. And McClellan takes it in. Jalen Milroe with the touchdown pass for Alabama.
And they hand it off. McClellan. And McClellan! He could go! Burst of speed! Jace McClellan inside the 20, touchdown, Crimson Tide, 81 yards. Explosiveness.
With the Alabama touchdown.
What a great run, but how about the right side of this offensive line? Ekiyor, the tight end, Latu is out.
Young pumps it, looking, steps back, in the end zone, touchdown, Alabama! Jahmyr Gibbs, what a play by Bryce Young!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
And the Crimson Tide have a chance to take the lead.
Junior from Dalton, Georgia. Came over from the Yellow Jackets. Bryce fakes to Gibbs, goes to the sideline. Nice catch and move by Holden towards the end zone. Touchdown.
Good of a pass rusher as Will Anderson is.
Quickly, they get it off. It is intercepted. This is Will Anderson Jr. Touchdown. There's Derek Thomas and there's Will Anderson in the history of pass rushing at Alabama. Now the guy has a pick 6 at his own 35, waiting on the McCormick punt. Here comes the Tide, and they block it. It's going to be picked up by Malachi Moore. Touchdown.
Last week versus Texas.
McClellan, the fake to him. Bryce eludes the 2 tacklers, and they give him the touchdown. This guy is Houdini.
You see him shaking his head. On this one, it looked like he should have just decided to run early. It just shows Bryce
In the red zone here for Young, where he's been perfect. Look at this time again. Wide open. Hello to Amari Nyblack, the true freshman with his first ever catch, and it's a touchdown. All time in Bama career passing yards with that completion. Now again to Gibbs with more room to roam. Another first down. and a touchdown. The Georgia Tech transfer is doing it all in his first year for the Tide.
We just got done talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, a little head and shoulder fake. They dump it down to him. Look at Kendrick Law. That was one block. See if you can pick up the second. Georgia Tech gave Clemson a game up until about the second half.
And it's another Roydale Williams run, staying on his feet and scoring a touchdown. How did he get out of there? Astari, the old Mississippi State head coach, where Terry Bowden used to coach. This is Brian Branch who gets a chance after Kool-Aid McKinstry showed off all season. Brian wants his turn and wants to take it to the house. Good night. Half of the bench goes over to greet Brian Branch, the junior from Fayetteville, Georgia, who's now on the ground, and Kool-Aid smiling, saying, come on, man. I thought I was the star punt returner. 68-yard touchdown return for Branch.
The punting game, that's been the story of this.
Offense out there when you're up 56-7. Simpson hands to Sanders, untouched. Given all he's been through, it's good to see him back in the end zone.
Bryce Young 6 for 6. Looking for Gibbs? No, looking for the end zone. Brooks again. Foot down, touchdown. Play action into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, Terrion Holden.
Pete down there. You think they'll play two? He goes, I hope they don't.
Yeah. Bryce taking a shot. It's Brooks again. Touchdown, Alabama. Bill O'Brien takes advantage of the short field with a shot, and it pays off. Looking for 4. Gibbs out of the backfield. Spin move. Goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. Solid contact. Not too attached here. And McClellan finds another hole. And he throws him to the ground. Touchdown from 12 yards out for Jace McClellan.
In the low red zone.
Alabama up 38. No longer. They will punch it in. Jamarian Miller. Oui.
Souffle?
No souffles. Oh. Straight ahead run. And Alabama looking for more. And Jerry Miller's going to take it to the house. Second touchdown for Miller tonight. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. That one went for 40.
Clock down to 1. Just got it off. Young slant. Got his man on the fly. Kobe Prentice. You can say goodbye. Touchdown, Alabama.
They were not good enough. 100 and 200 meter state champ. I wrote it down last night.
Young might run with this one. He'll coast with this one. Touchdown, Alabama. Just give it a little fake step to the inside. That froze the would-be tackler out in space, and he cruised in from shoulder. And Monroe will take it in. Touchdown, Alabama.
When we talked about why the offense doesn't run as well as it did before.
Field goal, at least.
You're going to get quarterback draw here, aren't you? Nope. Quick screen to the outside.
And
Yep.
JoJo Earl, the guy that just had the rubs the end zone.
1 yard pass for a touchdown. How about that?
Bryce Young was hurt earlier in the game. Takes the snap, gives off to McClellan, who can just walk in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, Jalen Milroe did what he does best.
12. Jahmyr Gibbs, big opening up the middle, and he is going to be gone. Nobody's going to catch Jahmyr Gibbs all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 72 yards.
Well, I tell you, somebody picked the wrong lane. Both the safety and the corner go outside from this side. See the corner? The safety, that's a safety. The corner's outside of him, gets blocked inside. Bumper.
Gibbs. Pass off the left side. He might be gone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. He's already got a 72-yarder. He's got another one. Touchdown, Alabama. This one goes for 76. Bryce Young is going to go to meet him when he gets to the sideline. Down at the 2-yard line. Milroe throws over the middle and got it to Latu, the tight end. Alabama touchdown.
Go by Gilbert.
Yeah, got to give Gilbert credit. Not many guys are going to bring Jahmyr Gibbs down on a play like that. And now Jermaine Burton will walk in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, we knew they had wide receivers.
Bring up everybody close. They're going to bring it on Milroe. And he got it complete on the fly to Brooks. And he'll score. Touchdown, Alabama. Ja'Cory Brooks, 29 yards for the touchdown.
Oh, I had said it. He had not had the hand to the face on 2 plays previous. He'd have scored.
8-yard line. On short yardage, Gibbs broke one tackle. Got to the edge and walks in. Touchdown, Alabama. Jahmyr Gibbs from 8 yards out.
Ness, we know Gibbs can run fast.
JoJo Earl in motion. Young on the run. He hasn't run yet today. Sidearms it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ja'Cory Brooks.
Well, that answers the last question about that arm. It's on a 50-50 ball, and Burton makes it.
36-yard pickup. Now it's back to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs puts his foot in the ground and goodbye. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown, Alabama. 26-yard touchdown run.
Well, this is the 3rd time a Tennessee defender has missed Jahmyr Gibbs. Watch this move.
1st and goal at the 2. Jahmyr Gibbs. You can forget about that. Touchdown, Alabama. Young will run for it again. No, the short pass. This time he's got his tight end. Touchdown, Alabama.
Unbelievable.
Boxing match for who's going to get the last punch. There is a scoop and score from Dallas Turner. Touchdown, Alabama.
And Jabari Small thought Hendon Hooker pulled it. He did not think he thought the quarterback kept it because he never breaks stride. Watch.
And then they drop. Just a 3-man rush all day for Young is directing traffic, extending, looking, pointing deep, and delivers a shot to the end zone. Touchdown, JoJo Earl. And the magic of Bryce Young to wait for someone to get open and then throw a dart.
Great coverage, but can they last? I mean, it's like you're playing backyard football. 7 Mississippis, 8 Mississippis, 9 Mississippis. Here it is back here. Pretty good coverage. All he does is look one time into the backfield. What's happening?
Gibbs navigates through traffic in the line of scrimmage and rolls into the end zone. Hadn't done anything all night until that one. Spent some time in the tent. Now he's in the end zone.
Ekiyor 55 with a
Waning here. Play clock's winding down to 4. Bryce rolls, extends, and flips it into the end zone for a touchdown. Terrion Holden playing a part in that drive, and the Tide with a very short field go up 3 scores.
You know, when you have a guy like Bryce Young, I'm guessing that Holden
Power back is in the left of Young. He's got the football, and he just plows in. Tide finally end zone for the first time and take the lead. Great push. Pressure again. Young escapes for now. Still alive. Flings it downfield. Has Brooks wide open. And the Tide take the lead. And that is patented Bryce Young magic. How did he get out of there?
Wow, Chris, that's why you're Bryce Young, even though you're not having a great night. Once he starts to scramble, watch this right.
Wardell Williams puts Alabama on top with his second touchdown tonight.
Quick throw down the middle. Touchdown Alabama to Burton.
What a strike. The RPO offense that Lane Kiffin actually brought to Alabama is run to
Young over the middle. Touchdown Latu.
What a route by Latu. Right at the goal line, he gives a little shake. And then
Law comes in tight on the right side. Young's looking that way. Throws late, got it. Brooks for the touchdown. Man, that little fake he put on out there just to buy himself an extra half second, huh?
Extra tight end is Robbie Oots. Again, Williams dots the I, gets the carry, dives forward and gets into the end zone. Touchdown Alabama on an impressive opening drive. 13 plays.
Well, I think a couple young men from Austin P are disheartened because they thought they stopped him.
After video review, the ruling on touchdown stands.
Well, there you go, a 13-play. Young looking end zone. Wide open touchdown. Jermaine Burton with his 5th score of the season. The former Georgia Bulldog puts Alabama on top by 2 scores. 2nd down and 5 with McClellan to the left of Young. Feeds him. McClellan to the 5. McClellan to the end zone for the 2nd time today.
They came back with that old Packer double G sweep to the right.
A 3rd down and 2. Pass caught in the flat. Burton will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Alabama. Jermaine Burton, who's had a big day. His 2nd touchdown.
He's looking the other way, however. Now buys himself some time. He's going to head to the sticks himself and trot in. Touchdown, Bryce Young. Welling in the backfield with Bryce. Wants to throw back to McClellan. Got it to him, and he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. That's good news for their defense. And touchdown, Wardell Williams. The guy that just came in for McClellan, and he scores.
it does feel like Alabama has found their rotation.
Sure, Gary said just didn't have enough time to work with Bryce Young a lot this year because of his injury. He's looking for more, and to the end zone, and got it. Jahmyr Brooks, touchdown Alabama. "32-yard touchdown strike. Jahmyr Brooks from Bryce Young.
Watch Steen and Latham, Alabama.
Empty backfield. Bryce Young, quick throw out. Wide receiver screen. Trey Holden, touchdown Alabama. Dangerous, as Gary said. McClellan driving. Second ever touchdown. 2 yards for number 2. And Alabama has another score.
They just won more games last year, right?
Exactly. Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, this might be a touchdown, and it will be. Alabama scores with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Believe me, when you're looking at these games, maybe 3 weeks from now when they're deciding, okay? 2 weeks from now when they're deciding.
Young to the air. Has time. Everybody covered. Young steps up. Now throws. Complete. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Isaiah Bond. His first of the year. With Young. Young throwing. And it's caught for a touchdown by Cameron Latu. His 4th touchdown of the season. Those timeouts. Now they're taking a ton of time off the clock. They snap it with 15 seconds. Young to the end zone. And they haven't signaled yet. Now they do. Touchdown. Burton took it away from Echo Boydo. And the Crimson Tide extend the lead to 20-10. Got McClellan in now at running back. Young going deep into the end zone. Oh, what a throw! On the money to Brooks for the touchdown. Bryce Young with his 4th touchdown pass. Incredible. For Kansas State, Alabama's 2 possessions, both starting in plus territory. McClellan inside the 10, heading for the end zone, touchdown. Did the Tide just put the Cats away? It's 34-10.
Well, there's a true freshman, Tyler.
Oklahoma Sooners 19 years ago when he was the head coach of the LSU Tigers. Young on 3rd and 6, and it's a strike for a first down. Prentice breaks tackles inside the 20. Prentice inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 5th touchdown pass for Bryce Young.
I'll tell you what, Tom, you were talking about some of these young, true freshman wide receivers.
Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Guess what? Roll Tide!